Hello, I'm Nadia McLeod from RPM Legal Kits, and we help couples secure their financial futures with our online template kits. If you've decided to move in together, then it's time to consider the more mundane practicalities of partnering up. Legally, you are now classed as a de facto couple, and this carries certain rights and responsibilities. Australian law grants de facto couples rights comparable to those of married couples. This includes the right to apply to the court within 2 years after the end of a de facto relationship in relation to issues such as the division of property and spousal maintenance. The de facto relationship must have been for a period of at least 2 years in order to apply. With these laws in place, it's no longer just a simple matter of shacking up and moving on when the time comes. Increasingly, de facto couples are using cohabitation or financial agreements to safeguard their assets and protect themselves from debt. Financial agreements are a legal tool that you can use to clarify how assets and liabilities are owned, in what proportion, and what should happen if the relationship ends. This can alleviate misunderstandings and disputes that might arise later, and give you a common understanding and foundation for your shared financial future. Considering that money problems are the number one reason for relationship woes and breakups, it makes sense that you should learn to discuss finances, how you see yourselves advancing financially, and your goals and aspirations for the future. Initiating a discussion about assets and finances is going to be easier if your partner also has assets. If this is the case, then it would be likely that they also want to reach a mutual agreement about how you will manage individual or joint assets. For example, a couple can decide to effectively quarantine the assets accumulated separately before the relationship began, with the effect that if the relationship ever ended, each person would remain entitled to the assets they each brought to the relationship. And those accumulated during the relationship could be divided according to the proportion each invested. Initiating a discussion about financial issues will become a little more delicate if your partner has no assets, but you do. Nevertheless, it is important to discuss your intentions openly and honestly. Broach the subject in a gentle way. Don't approach the issue from a defensive, combative standpoint. You are both in a partnership and setting up the solid foundation on which you can base your future together. There are 5 key points for talking to your partner about a financial agreement, which I'll summarise now. Get the timing right. Pick your moment. Start simple. Don't overwhelm your partner or yourself. Have an answer to the question, why do we need a contract? And stay calm, fair and respectful, and focus on the goal. To view in-depth details about the 5 key points, visit our blog article, How to Talk to Your Partner About a Cohabitation Agreement, by following the links below.